Welcome back to Inner Thoughts. We appreciate you tuning in. This is the podcast where we talk about anything and everything under the sun. As always, if you enjoy this podcast, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below for future suggestions on future episodes. We will comment back to every comment. I'm Braden.
And I'm Caden.
And today, in this episode, we're going to be talking about kids and how technology has affected their life from COVID. But before we get into that, I just want to say, only 24% of you guys who watched our last episode was actually subscribed to our channel. Now, we'd like to know, we'd like you to subscribe if you can. It takes 2 seconds. It's just the red button underneath the video. If you can click it for us, that would be very helpful to us. We'd love that. We're very appreciative for all of you guys. Also, leave a comment, like I said, for any future suggestions. Plus, leave a like on this video if you do enjoy this podcast. It helps us know that you're enjoying our content. And make sure to leave a dislike if you don't like the video so that we know what you don't like as well. Anyway, let's get into it.
Yes, let's hop into it.
Okay, so how do you think that kids who relied on technology before or during COVID will be affected after COVID?
I think that they will have a harder time concentrating in class without the technology. Simply because since they're dependent on it right now, they're so used to it, I feel like they will have a hard time being separated from it. It'll be a huge issue, I feel.
So do you think that our schools implementing technology into the classroom will help with that?
I do think that it will help with that.
Or do you think that we should start limiting the technology in the classroom to get us back on track to being more social?
I think technically that we should limit the technology because I think technology gets kids distracted and they don't stay on task.
Yeah. Well, I think with COVID and everything, people started relying on their technology too much, and now we're seeing less, or people who are not very good at being social. I think that's a problem. I don't know if pulling technology out of the classrooms would help with that or not, but
I think it would because of the people don't concentrate on people won't concentrate on their phone in class, and they'll actually have to find other ways to improve their boredom, to not be bored anymore. So they will begin to talk and express themselves.
Because I know that in our school, for example, they're pulling technology. Like, we're not allowed to touch our phones or anything, and that's hard for some people. Can't keep our hands off of our phones. I, for one, am. I like to check my phone on a consistent basis. I normally pull my phone out of my pocket. Like, when I don't have anything to do, I just grab my phone out and check it, see if anyone's texted me or anything. Technology was a big part of COVID. People started making.
That's what they
started making new channels on YouTube and TikTok, OnlyFans, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So basically, what we're trying to get at is, do you think that's gonna be harmful to them in the future for having relied on their technology so much?
Harmful, maybe in the social area, because they really won't be talking to anybody, and the separation from people, like consistently, just the separation from people, and not talking to people. Their social skills, probably.
I'm pretty sure there was a study. What was it? That people were starting to get more socially awkward and anxious.
Yeah. With rise in anxiety.
Yeah. But so with that begs my question, Caden. If you could change the era of technology in today's world to wherever it's been in the past or future, where would you go? If you could go to the future of technology or past of technology, what would you choose?
I would go to the future, mainly because I would like to see the advancements in technology, not in the robotics part, but mainly in like flying cars. Hopefully we would get flying cars in the future.
Don't you think,
if we get to that point?
Don't you think that robots would be a big part of?
I do, but I just don't think that it's a good idea.
Okay. Isn't that kind of scary though?
Yeah, it is
like
scary.
A flying car?
Flying car? No,
yeah,
I don't think it's scary.
There's malfunctions on everything nowadays.
Well, yeah, but
What if
hopefully
you're flying and you it gives out.
Hopefully we'll get to the point where those problems are like gone. Like it's not the start of the flying car. It's like been
Yeah.
upgraded and modified so it's more safer.
Is that all you're looking forward to? Is flying cars? I don't think
flying cars
I
and
don't think flying cars is like good enough reason to want to go to the future. That's one thing.
yeah, it is, dude. Could you imagine
One
how cool
thing.
that would be?
What do you think? Where do you think technology other than flying cars is gonna be? Do you
Uh,
think phones?
I think it's gonna, as you can see, Elon Musk is already starting to do the brain chip, or he said that he was gonna test it in 2 years to see if it works.
What about
That would basically put a phone in your brain.
like gaming consoles and
I think gaming consoles won't be a thing anymore. Like,
so like VR?
yeah, basically, if the brain thing were to work, then that would mean that you could basically
I
have
don't
a
know.
computer
I wouldn't
in
wanna-
your brain.
I wouldn't want to go to the future.
Okay, so I have some questions of why would you want to go to the past? Okay,
I would want to go to the
why
past.
do you want to go to the past rather than the future?
Because when I hear stories of my dad or my mom or even my grandparents when they were younger, they had to find stuff to do. They had to, I don't know, bike to their friend's house. They didn't have the kind of technology we have today, so they couldn't just send a text and then go meet up with people. And I think
It just sounds like a more boring life.
I think it'd be interesting because I like being outdoors, and I think it would help more with like we wouldn't obviously be a text away, which is very helpful to be a text away, but we wouldn't be. So we'd have to do other things than stay inside.
You'd
and
like
play
to
on
get
our
your milk from the
PlayStations.
milkman? Just have him
Well,
bring the milk.
Well, I mean more of like phones and consoles and
So
stuff.
you just want to get rid of all that.
Well,
You want to get rid of
I
the
don't-
technology.
I don't want to get rid of it. I'm saying if I could change it, I would go back because I've never been there, but it seems like a better place to be. People are toxic on social media.
Yeah,
You didn't have
really,
that
I don't-
back then.
Well, people were still toxic.
Just not on social media because it wasn't.
They'd
social
write you
media.
notes from like 3 months and they'd get to you. They'd be like, you piece of crap.
But you have to bike. You have to go through the woods. You have to pick up sticks.
I mean,
as
I did that when
guns.
I was a kid.
Oh yeah, me too.
I never got a phone until I
Me
was
too, but I don't.
until I was 13.
I don't do that anymore.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
we hang out outside sometimes, go play basketball and stuff, but people don't do that anymore. It was more social back then.
Yeah, that's another thing
So
that I feel like
I
is
think-
lacking.
I think it would be good if we could go back and be more social and have more fun. I feel like your imagination could run wild. People don't have the same imaginations anymore because they don't have to use it.
What experiences do you think you would have if you were to go back to the past times? Like, what was one of your things that you would really like to do? Like, would you want to fight in a war? Or would you just like to experience?
To the past.
Are we talking about just America and like how you would like to experience?
I would
Like seeing the independence happen from Great Britain. Like, how far back do you want to go?
I'd like to go back far enough to I don't know, before like the PlayStation 1, but after World War II. I think
That's not
that'd
too
be
far back.
I think that'd be a pretty good place. I don't know when the PlayStation 1 was created, but I don't think it was World War II time.
No, it was like
But that'd be a good place to be. I feel like. I mean, I'd be able to be more social with my friends and have a great time.
Technically, you would still have house phones.
So, do you not think that the future would come with negatives?
Yeah, the future,
Like-
the negative of the
Like
future
robots.
is robots.
You
Yeah,
don't
that's
you
the
don't
negative.
you don't want robots, but
Yeah.
but you like people do want robots. People are making robots now. People like I don't know. I don't think robots are a good idea. I would be worried about that.
I don't think robots are a good idea. That's why it's negative.
Yeah, I know, but like that's not I don't think I don't know. We've already been to the past. It worked out. I'm scared for the future.
I mean, technically,
I've never really thought
I
about
think
it.
another thing of the negatives is the warfare, the bombs that are going to be created, the more expansive, more deadly, like that could just take out the world if they dropped it, which they could technically do now, but it wouldn't take out the whole world.
Yeah. I don't know. It's scary to think about. On an unrelated topic, if you guys want us to have a guest on the show, Caden doesn't think it's a good idea, but if you guys want us to have a guest on the show, make sure to comment and tell
Comment down below.
Comment and tell him that we need to have one. He doesn't think we should. I think we should.
And if you don't, comment other suggestions that you want us to cover.
And if you do want us to have a guest on the show, let us know who and why. You don't have to tell us why, just tell us who. But getting back on track, Caden, obviously your stance is that you don't want to go back to the past. You want to go to the future.
Not that I wouldn't want to go back to the past. It's just I would rather go to the future.
You want the technological advances of the future. So like flying cars and not robots. You made that clear, but that would come with it. So flying cars and
more importantly, we
more
technically
VR.
don't have self-driving cars, so I'd like to have like a fully self-driving car. I think that'd be pretty cool to have.
That kind of stuff. Do you think that's safe? Do you think we should stick to more traditional style technology as it is today, or should we keep moving forward?
I feel like right now we should stick to more traditional technology because.
Or is that just on everything but cars?
It's got us. It's got us this far, but I still think that if it is safe and the advancements are I don't know, good and they're safe for people, and they test them out, they make sure that everything's all right, that I think it would be good. Yeah. So
you want everything to stay the same but cars?
No. I would like everything to change except robots.
Except robots. So you are aware they have robots, right? Like robots.
Yes, I am aware that they have robots right now, but not like the crazy ones.
You're right. So
that you see in movies.
So, but by traditional, I mean phones.
I don't think there will be phones. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They'll just eliminate that.
Technology meaning credit cards. What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen with credit cards? Do you think they're gonna wipe out like cash?
I hope that's already been talked about. Like right now, it's being talked about. Yeah, no,
but that would be future
plans. I hope not. I don't want to. I like having physical things like in my hands. I like having money, like actually seeing my money.
Anything could go wrong in a bank. I would like. Yeah, you're right. I would like to know that I have my money in a safe at my house, so I wouldn't have to use a bank. I mean, I want a bank account, and I had a bank account, but I don't. I mean, anything could go wrong. Programming issues and everything. I don't know. So, you do want to stick. Wait. Did you say you did want to stick more traditional? But like gradually move forward.
Yeah, gradually move forward.
Okay, so that way we're not jumping up like Elon Musk saying, "Let's build flying cars today."
Well, obviously, if he was,
we should start with a hover car, right?
That's basically what a flying car is.
Well, yeah, hover. Like start hovering, and then you can start flying. Flying and hovering are different things.
Well, I'm not saying that I want the car to freaking just drive like a plane.
Oh, well, that would have been good to clear up.
I'm literally talking about a hovering car, which is most of called a flying car. That's what people call it. Yeah. It's not touching the ground.
I figured I'd ask that question because I was thinking to slowly move into things. I don't think that we should just say, well, let's go full go at it and see.
No,
what
I don't
happens.
want that. I just want a hovering car.
So that if you're hovering, and something goes wrong, you just smack and hit the ground, and then
worst comes to worst, yeah.
Yeah, and then you can fix that till you get the hovering down, and then slight adjustments from there.
Yeah, but the problem is, I feel like that'd be so expensive to fix a hovering car. That's why I think it would be better.
It's expensive to fix a lot of cars now.
Yeah, but could you imagine like the main hovering component?
Make blinker fluid a thing.
Yeah, bro. I need more blinker fluid.
McManus Collins 2030. We know how, you know who, right?
Exactly.
Running for governor. We're gonna announce that like we did last time. Or no, we didn't. We didn't upload the one that we talked about governor.
No, we didn't. We are gonna be governors.
We are gonna be governors. Well, I'm gonna be the governor. He's gonna be the lieutenant governor. We're gonna be the best darn governors Ohio's ever seen. For whoever suggested that we talk about Alaska, I've never been there. And
yeah. Can somebody comment down below?
And
other than that, I know that it's a state park. What the the Pebble Park is. Is that what it's called?
Pebble Mine. And
Pebble
don't
Mine.
get me wrong. I appreciate everyone's suggestions. I appreciate you helping out. I appreciate you watching this episode. I appreciate you giving feedback. If you do, you don't have to. It would be much appreciated. And I'm appreciative of those. But keep doing it, because I enjoy reading comments that are left on my social media pages when I ask about podcasts.
Especially funny ones. Funny ones are pretty good.
Yeah. So
Keep them up.
like someone said something about a dryer monster.
Where do mismatched shocks go? The dryer monster. What was the other one? There was another one.
Hot dogs come in packs of 10, but hot dog buns come in packs of 8.
That's actually really true. We need to get that fixed.
Do vegans fish?
Do vegans
No,
fish.
we deleted that episode.
Yeah, we actually did. Vegans fish.
We'll talk about it later. Right now, we're talking about technology. So in today's world, you want hovering cars, not flying cars.
Not in today's world. That's why I said I would like to go in the future.
Slowly moving forward, you want hovering cars, not like total flying. And you want to make slow technological advances. You've said that. I don't think so. I think we should go back. I don't like the way things are moving. But to stay on the topic of yourself, if you could take something away from today's technology or add something to today's technology other than hovering cars, what would you add to that?
What I would take away is
the thought of robots, or at least the creation of robots.
So you would take away robots.
Like
you really don't like robots.
No.
You don't think there's other things that are scary about today's world, like nukes?
Yeah, that's pretty scary. But how many? Like, that's a pretty big part of history.
Oh, nukes are. I'm just saying, military.
I think that's a really
what
dangerous
would you call
thing. But
military advancements are pretty scary to me too.
Because it's gonna get to the point where people just buy robots and then they don't pay them anything, and then your job is gone. You won't have a job.
True.
That's the main issue.
But I think that's a problem with moving forward. Period. In technology.
Which is why I said I want to get rid of robots.
Is that you're going to put a lot of things out of business. You're going to put a lot of people out of jobs, and you're going to put a lot of things out of, like, money's not going to be worth anything. You could walk around with $7,000 cash in your hand and it won't be worth anything because you have a credit card that has all your money on it. And so it's just going to be like an artifact at that point. So
put it in a museum.
So what I would add isn't hovering cars. I would take away. I agree with you. I think we should not think about robots anymore. That's a stupid idea. Personally, if you disagree with me, let me know.
Comment down below.
Comment down below. But yeah, take away robots. I don't think robots are a good idea. But what I would add is, I don't know. I've always thought about, like virtual reality, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know they have those new things where you stand on the thing and walk.
Yeah.
So it's like a treadmill. I think that'd be cool, but I think that they should make some where you don't have to like be moving around.
What do you mean?
I don't know. So like, picture this: a booth. You stand in the booth, and there's a floor that rotates in whichever way you try to step, right?
Okay, so like
so basically what they
the
have.
floor moves the way that you're moving.
Yeah,
so
basically
like a big treadmill.
So basically, yes, but you don't have to wear the headset. You just the walls turn, and then you're just in it. You're just in.
I feel like it'd
reality.
be really, really cool if the VR, there was a big enough room that you could literally, it was just like actual.
Yeah, I'd like to
running around.
I'd like to walk around in
running around.
GTA and make it feel like it's real life. Pull some people out of cars.
Well, yeah, but that I was talking about more of like I don't know, like gun games, like Call of Duty. Could you imagine rolling around?
That would be sick.
That'd be so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love that, and I think that we should make that now. We should go back to 1975, and that technological era, but add that.
Just add that.
Just add that. There's no phone, or there was
toss
phones,
it in there real quick.
There's not mobile phones as we know them today. There's not freaking PlayStation 5s. It's just strictly virtual reality booths.
That would be pretty sick. But the problem is, I feel like I would like to have one in my house.
Yeah, that'd be You could do that with the booth.
Because Because then it's gonna be like an arcade. Like you're gonna have to go there and spend money to play it.
Yeah.
I feel like that would kind of suck.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think if you could, you could put yourself in the booth. This is just a thought process. You could put yourself in the booth, and it makes you feel like you're in real life. So if I walk down the street, that's obviously real life. to
Google
me.
Maps.
Yeah,
in
Google
VR, you're
Google
just
Maps.
walking around.
I was thinking about that the other day while I was driving. I saw a road next to the road that I was driving on, and I was thinking, man, if this was a racing game, that'd be sick to be able to go off track and just wander just because you have Google Maps backing you up. Because you can just, it'll auto generate as you're going, and then you have the real world in a racing
Could you imagine it literally you can make the exact car that you have, like it just scans your car, so it literally feels like you're in your
game. Yeah,
car.
you sit in a car in a car booth, freaking drive it. That'd be sick, dude. Don't even at me. Don't even act like that's a
I
stupid
feel like
idea.
they should go away from the full like, mask thing, because that thing makes you feel like you're in a game, really, because you're wearing like a big fat headset. But at least what they should do is make it to where it's at least glasses.
At least.
At least glasses. So it's a lot less heavier.
Did you know, what is it, Bose? Is that how you say it, Bose? Bosey? One or two.
Like headsets?
Yeah.
Boys.
Like,
I think it's like boys.
anyway, they're making glasses.
Yeah, they make glasses with speakers in them.
Yeah. But people outside can't hear it. It's just you can hear it, and you don't have to put anything in your ears.
Yeah.
Did you know that? That's cool.
They've had those before. They're just not as good.
Dude, shut up. Stop talking.
But the problem I have with them is that they become really bulky. Like
especially like right here. Like it's really bulky
because they have to put all that stuff in there. And I don't think it's
Yeah.
that's good.
But at least it's a lot thinner than it would have been if it was created sooner.
You know what it's like? You know those neck speakers?
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is. Just sunglasses.
Well,
Do you know when they came out with the Snapchat glasses? That had a camera. Had a camera that you click.
no. But so let's get back on topic. We kind of strayed away from what we said we were going to talk about initially, which is kids and their everyday lives and how technology affects it. That's why I'd like to go back, because I think technology plays mind games on us. When I don't have my phone in my pocket, I feel for it and my heart drops when it's not there. That's a bad thing. I shouldn't have to check for my phone every 5 seconds, which I do.
Honestly, I don't do that, like, at all.
Oh, I can tell, because I text you and then you won't text me back for another 2 hours.
Well, mainly because I'm actually, like, I'll be playing video games and, like, I'll have my phone face down and it's on silence, and the headphones that I wear are, like, noise canceling.
Just so everyone knows,
you text me every time when I'm in the middle of something. It's like, it's actually crazy.
Just so everyone knows who's listening right now, I'm much more determined and dedicated to this podcast than Caden is.
That's incorrect.
He only cares about Apex. That's it.
For a solid week, I tried to get him to do the podcast, and he was somewhere else. So.
Oh, well, to clear that up, because we didn't post the episode that we were talking about that either. To clear that up, the reason we took such a long break was because we did film. Like, obviously things came up.
We had about 3 podcasts made.
Yeah, three or 4, and either it was an error in the technology that just we had to get rid of it, or it was to the point where we just one time we made one about Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. You won't hear that one. We got super heated, so we just deleted it, and we didn't have time to remake another one. So
no, and then that was honestly the first one.
Yeah,
that made us off track, and
we
then
made
it spiraled.
we made 2 or 3 after that, and
it got to the
just
point
wasn't
where we
going
just
right. So we just took a break.
It got to the point where we just thought that they didn't sound good enough, and we just didn't post them, honestly.
But with the break came more studying, better equipment, and more knowledge of what we should do starting back up. So
I think it helped us out in the long run.
Yeah.
To do this.
And if you're listening to this point, let us know in the comments if this sounds better than our old videos,
The old videos are the first two ones.
like the Denver airport, because you can't hear the other 3 that we deleted.
Yeah.
But I think technology gets in the way of a lot of things. Personally, I don't believe we should be implementing it in classrooms either. Obviously, now because of COVID,
I think that
we
was a
have
big
to.
mistake. Like
Yeah.
they were doing that before though.
Yeah.
Before
Well,
COVID.
I know, but I'm saying with COVID now they have to, but I don't think that that's a smart idea, because it's just promoting being more antisocial. They try to take our phones away, but we still do it. Teachers still allow it. Teachers still do this. But like, I don't know. I guess I'm trying to say is that there's a problem, I think, with technology and people using it way too much, and we need to be more social and more outgoing.
I think it's also a good thing to research things. It's a lot easier to research things and learn stuff better. But I do think it is bad.
Well, yeah, but
To
that's not to say.
basically only talk to people from texting. I think
I
that's
want to
pretty
go
bad.
back. I want to go back to elementary, when nobody genuinely cared about their phones until Boost. Nobody did. We'd put them in our cubby, and not touch it until Boost came around, or we'd get it from the teacher.
Well, we really weren't allowed to be on our
Oh
phones.
no,
Like,
definitely not. But recess. Imagine if we had recess today.
but as a kid, I had a lot. I don't even know how to put that. I just feel like I had a lot more imagination. Like I was a lot more
Well, yeah,
imaginative.
and
And now
it
that
probably went downhill because of the tech. You started using technology more and more, and so that you sit on that and rely on it more for your own imaginational purposes, to where it's kind of a crutch where you don't have your own imagination now.
I mean, I do.
You do, but
when you
it's
take
a
your-
lot harder.
And I've learned like when you take your phone and stuff away, and or you just don't play games for a while and you go out and do stuff, it is actually kind of like peaceful, and it feels nice. Honestly, it really does.
I enjoy it. I also love I don't know, like camping, hiking,
I actually
fishing,
I enjoy camping. I think it's pretty cool.
and fishing. You
To
better
just go out
you
there and
better say
chill.
that you also enjoy fishing.
I like fishing. Yeah,
You better enjoy fishing, dude. Fishing's the best.
the best.
Yeah.
I actually, you know,
we should
what?
start a vlog channel.
I actually really like roller
You
coasters.
would
Like
suck at
I'm
that.
actually such a big fan of roller coasters. It's crazy.
I'm scared of heights.
Speaking of
I
that,
love roller
the
coasters. I'm
Kings
just
Island,
scared of heights.
Orion is coming out. They're building it right
I
now.
haven't been to Kings Island for a while.
You want to go with me?
Yeah.
Okay. I could
But
technically drive up there.
technically, well, it'd be down, right? It's Cincinnati.
I'm pretty sure Cincinnati.
Kings Island. You said Kings Island.
Yeah, it's in Mason, Ohio.
Yeah.
Which
it's-
is right
it's
outside Cincinnati.
outside. Yeah. So you'd be driving down,
Okay, whatever.
or you'd be driving kind of like
No, it's
diagonal.
like through Chillicothe, and like straight through.
yeah. So you'd be
All the way
okay.
through.
Either way, not to be too literal, we could go if you want, but
And then we vlog it.
there's alternatives to technology.
I think we
so
should wait.
I encourage you, if you're one of those people, like many of the people that I know, who sit on their phone and watch YouTube videos all day when you don't have anything to do.
Escape your comfort zone.
Yeah, escape. Yeah. Or if you use technology like video games as an escape for your mental state.
I do that all the time.
Yeah. Like, no matter what it is, if you're upset, if you're sad, if you're depressed, whatever.
I think
If you're-
that's a good thing, though.
If you're using it for that, but there's other things you can do too. Like go learn how to, I don't know, go teach yourself how to solve a Rubik's cube, or go
Yeah. Just learn new
go
things.
jogging, go exercise. Those things are also
Actually,
Also,
exercise has
is good for mental health.
yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not a therapist sitting here telling you this, but if you ever find yourself to where you've been on your social media platforms or your phone or your computer or your Xbox or your PlayStation all day, go out and try to meet up with a friend and go
I think
even if you start slow with like Pokemon Go.
Okay, I have a problem. I think social media is kind of a problem. Mainly because you just
Especially TikTok.
You stare at other people and you're like, man, I would wish to have that, and you get in this mindset.
No, it
where
is.
You just
And
you just feel like you suck because you just look at all these people
Yeah.
that are doing successful and well.
okay, so I'm sure there was this problem before, but sometimes I get upset scrolling through. I don't have abs. I scroll through my freaking Instagram. Not my Instagram, but I'll see these couples and this like people with abs, or even like girls and guys with abs, and I'm just like, man, what am I doing? Like, I may only be 17, but
And they're
man.
like working out.
And
Stuff.
they're working
Yeah.
out. Or when I watch YouTube and people have abs, or they're freaking treating their life right, and like, man, it just upsets me, because I'm like, I could have that.
I'm sorry, but people that wake up at 5:30, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, but
I feel
So-
like I could do
so
if
it
I got on
kinda-
a schedule, but
It's still crazy.
so on a non-COVID related topic as to why you shouldn't rely on technology is because if you're relying too much on it and you're checking your Instagram feed, or you're checking your, this goes for guys and girls, if you're checking your Instagram feed, or you're checking YouTube, watching your favorite YouTuber, anything, scrolling through Snapchat stories, no matter what it is, take a break when you notice it. Take a break, and I sure hope you don't do it after this episode, but take a break and go do something else, and look in the mirror, and look at yourself, and point out things that you love about yourself. Now, sometimes that could be hard, especially if you're Braden McManus or Caden Collins.
yeah, very hard.
It's hard for Caden to pick out things that are
Also
that are,
Braden.
that are great for him, or
Also
they're great
Braden.
about him. But try to do that, because what you're doing when you scroll through Instagram or Snapchat stories is you're getting this false sense of what society wants. If you're a girl, you're looking at all these slim girls with big butts, or big boobs, or even just being slim, or these health freaks, and it puts in your head that that's what society wants. That's not what society wants. That's just what they're doing, and that's just what you're looking at. So take a break, and it goes for guys too. Sometimes I scroll through Instagram and I see these guys like with abs, and they're control freaks, and they got huge muscles, and they're pretty girlfriends and all this stuff, and it's kind of upsetting to think that they have a perfect life. In reality, they don't. They don't have a perfect life. They probably have their own insecurities
Their
too.
own issues. Yeah.
Their own issues. But I encourage you to catch yourself next time, or try and go look at yourself in the mirror, and point out things that you like about yourself. And then go do something else and stop scrolling through your Instagram feed, because, like I said, it just puts a false sense of what society wants in your head, and it does it to everybody. Does it to me, does it to you, does it to him, probably does it to your mom, sister's, grandma's, aunt. So just try to like notice it when you're doing it. It's hard. I've done it before, but also we're talking about your mom, sister's, grandma's, aunt, your sister, your mom, your aunt. If you are enjoying this podcast, and if you think it's a great podcast so far, share it with your sister, your mom, your grandma, and your aunt,
Or your friends.
or your friends, or any family,
Anybody
any
you
friends.
see on the street.
If,
say, watch
if you're
this.
enjoying it, let us know. We'd like to know that we make good content. But back to what I'm saying, don't get yourself stuck in a sense of being saddened by what you're not, and try to make yourself realize what you are, because there's so many things about you specifically that are just great. People look at you and wish that they could be you as well. It's not a one-way thing. You're not looking at other people and they're not looking at you. You're looking at each other, wishing that you were each other and in each other's positions. So look at yourself and tell yourself what's good about you. And Caden hasn't said anything, so obviously he doesn't care.
Do you think America should proceed with caution
with technology advances.
on getting back on topic?
Yeah, I was on topic.
Dude, it's been like 15 minutes, and I was also talking on it, and then now I'm just getting back on
Okay.
topic.
Yeah, okay. I was on topic. Do you think America should proceed with caution? Yes. Like I said, I think that they should slowly get into things. Like if we're going to go away from cash, slowly move into credit cards. If we're going to go away from drivable on-ground cars slowly go into hovering. If you're gonna go away from people, slowly start engineering
That's
robots.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
However, hey, I wasn't done. Don't make
Just what you said. That was pretty
don't
stupid.
make don't make human-like robots. We don't need that. Those are the ones that are gonna turn
Just
on.
make a robot that
make-
can only be programmed to a certain thing.
Like-
Like if it needs to pick up boxes, make it pick up
Yeah, if
boxes.
you're making
It
a
does
ro-
not need to be.
We could
a-
slowly move into that kind of thing where they work on an assembly line or something. That'd put people out of jobs. I think people need jobs. But if you're gonna make a robot, at least start like that and don't start going freaking Terminator style. You know.
and kill off the human race.
But
I wonder what robots would do without humans. Just chill or something.
it's like 9, dude. The movie-
9?
Plug. I'm
9
plugging it.
9 is the best movie of
You
all
can't.
time.
You cannot get it on Netflix anymore. They removed it. But 9.
Let me check real quick, actually.
But if you ever stumble across the movie 9, if you have Hulu, I don't know if it's on Hulu. If you have Hulu or any other streaming service, look up 9 and see if you have it on there. I think it's the number 9, isn't it?
It's just spelled.
Or it's spelled. Either way, that is a great movie.
Yeah, so it's definitely not on
Netflix anymore. Worst decision Netflix has ever
Me and
made.
Caden have been trying to find it. We
'Cause
were actually in the middle of prank calling people, and he turned it on, and I just couldn't focus on the prank
Well,
calls
yeah,
anymore.
we
I
get
just
so
fell asleep.
distracted. It's such a good movie. It's a tradition now, and now it's been taken away
Yeah.
from us.
We can't watch it anymore.
Netflix used to have Courage, the Cowardly Dog, and I want that to come back too. But anyway,
Yeah. So here's where we're at so far. It's you want to go to the future, but proceed with caution, right?
and no robots.
And no robots.
Or if there is robots, don't make them like
there's
humans.
gonna be robots,
Be quiet.
I said no robots. It's my world.
and I want to go to the past.
I think it would be. I also
Let-
think it would be cool
hey,
to go to the past, but
I
not
know
like.
I know I've said like 4 different times to comment down below, but hey, we enjoy feedback and let us know 3 things now. what suggestions you want us to have, or
if what
suggest something,
suggestions-
and then
if
tell us
we-
if you'd rather go to the past or future.
Oh, and if you would like a guest, or if you don't, basically comment down below.
If you want a guest, or comment one of the 3 at least.
One of the 3.
That helps us know that you actually watched the video instead of listened to 2 seconds of it and then clicked off. But just focus on the past or future in suggestions. We can handle that part. Just past or future.
I think the past would be cool.
Like, obviously, I think it would be cool to watch. I think it's cool to watch. Like, I like History Channel, and I like learning about stuff like that. But, like, to be in those times, I don't think those, especially
Medically?
yeah.
I don't think. No, I'm not talking so far back that the dentist would use pliers to yank your teeth out.
I'm just saying, I
Without
think it would
any,
be cool.
Uh,
Honestly, personally, I think it'd be cool to go to medieval times just to watch. Like,
Oh, dude, that'd suck. Yeah, just to watch. Yeah, but what happens when you get freaking?
I said just to watch. I'm just a spectator.
Okay, you're a spectator.
I'm like
you
I'm
die,
in
you die and you just turn the dial
I'm in
back.
free cam mode. I just fly around and like watch people. So I get to watch the battle like actually happen. I think that'd be pretty sick. But
That
like
would- I
Black
don't know.
Plague, no, that's not sick. We should probably
Yeah,
not.
suffering, dude, because you don't have any medical advancements.
Yeah.
No, I mean a decent time back where we had a decent medical field, and all these medical advancements that we had, at like, I don't know. My time range is about 1960 to 1980.
Why don't you just do the 1920s so you can witness
No.
the Great Depression?
Shut up.
Why you don't want to go through the Great Depression?
Have you seen that TikTok where that guy's like, the Great Depression? That's when you get really sad.
That's when everybody got really sad.
I go through the Great Depression when you guys don't like and subscribe to the video.
I'm actually in Great Depression right now because how many people aren't subscribed to their channel?
Yeah, 76% of you guys. Come on, click it. Right now. I'll wait. I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You better have done it.
You're not subscribed?
I can't believe you.
Yep, just might as well click off the video, honestly. But I don't know exactly, whatever. But I think kids have been negatively affected. I think teenagers have been negatively affected. I think even adults have been negatively affected.
I think you can see that.
The mental health issues
Yeah,
have
I
skyrocketed.
think you can see that by the rise of mental health
Yeah.
issues.
And let's face it, if you had to take someone in today's world, and you had no internet, would they survive that? Do you think?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, do you think? Okay, let's take a celebrity. Let's say you take Summer Rae, right? And
Nah,
you take her on a camping trip.
nah.
She has no service.
Mainly because her whole business is followed around social media, so I don't think that she could do that now.
Yeah, but if she was getting an escape, I think celebrities are allowed to have personal time.
Yeah, but you said can she
But-
live without it? I don't think she could.
No, just for a little bit. For
how
a
long?
weekend. A weekend.
Oh well, yeah. I think most of them actually do that.
She'd be able to live with a weekend, but do you think she'd be able to stay off her phone that much?
Stay off her phone.
Yeah.
I mean,
I said no internet, so she's not gonna be.
I think
Connected.
the issue would only be what happens when people get bored. When you're bored, you got a phone. You're like, well, let me get on Sun. Not bored. If she's not bored, I don't think she'll have a problem with staying on her phone. I mean,
Yeah.
staying off her phone.
What about like? I don't know. I'm just curious. I don't think so. I hate going places where I don't have my phone.
Really? I think you should have your phone in case of emergency.
no, but
I don't think you should get
like
on it. If you're-
camping. If I go camping and I don't have service, what if someone dies, man?
Run until you get service.
Huh?
Just run a 5K and get
You run a
service.
5K.
Run a 5K and get service.
You're right. You should run every day. I run every day.
I actually can't because of my compartment syndrome. But
I
yeah.
actually don't run every day. Caden does track and he thinks he's cool because he wanted me to do pole
I
vault.
just wanted to
I
do track.
just didn't do pole vault because I didn't want to show him up and be better than him.
He was actually never better than me.
Okay, by half a foot.
No, you never got 9 to meet, so technically.
Okay, I got 9 in practice though.
But the bungee.
Shut up, dude.
So.
But you remember that girl landed on the freaking.
Dude, she literally did the moonwalk on the pole before
It
she
was
went over.
like 7 feet too, and she hit the freaking broomstick or whatever that
The
is.
broomstick. She hit the pole.
She fell. The broomstick. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know. She literally, it bounced her so much that she just kept holding on, and she just sat up there on the pole and then went like this, and she just rolled to the side, and then she made it. I don't.
Yeah, but
you have to be so lucky for that to even happen.
yeah, cause I'll go over and clear a.
If you so touch it with a fingernail, that thing goes
if the
flying.
wind is too fast, it falls off. Are you kidding me? At that same meet, I barely touched it and it fell off.
That one meet, it was like super windy, and I kept putting the pole up, and it just kept falling right back off. And I was like, "There's no way, dude. If the wind pushes, if I pole vault and my wind from me going up in the air nudges it, it's done.
Yeah,
Like this is not fair."
that's like, I would have cleared 9 at the Vinton County Invitational, or yeah, it was the Invitational.
That's where I got first place.
Yeah, I got second, right?
Yeah, but I only jumped 8.6 there.
Yeah, so did I.
No, you jumped 8 foot.
At the Invitational. That was the first time I cleared 8.6.
Yeah, that's when the Belpre kid wasn't there. He was there at the Open, and he was jumping like 13.5.
Yeah, that was the first time I had ever cleared 8.6. I was so excited about it. I told Coach K too.
Yeah, that was the Open meet.
Okay, well either way,
I did a lot. Well, honestly,
I would have cleared 9, but I barely skimmed the thing twice. barely.
You gotta love barely. It's the struggles, honestly. That's why I really wanted you to come out, dude. You could have done good, and
Dude, shut up.
honestly, I don't know why you didn't, man.
Respect your elders right now.
I'm pretty sure I know older than you.
Shut up, man.
Anyway,
Yeah, but I'm better.
At what?
Everything.
Hitting the pole? I would
I'm
agree.
more athletic.
No, no.
Yeah.
The reason he laughs is because he knows.
Everybody knows. Yeah. Anyway, so that's basically all we have for you today.
To wrap it up.
Thanks for tuning in. If you're still here, you're a real one.
For the last time, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel and comment down below.
If next week I come in here and there's
We have the
76%,
Oh my goodness.
it
dude.
better at least drop by like 5. There better at least be a 71%. That's not
You're
subscribed.
gonna see me start the next podcast if it's like that. You're just gonna see me just railing into this freaking
They're
mic,
not gonna
dude.
see you.
That's true, but you will hear it. You'll hear like it'll be like full.
I'll take a
rage
video
mode.
and post it on my Instagram. Him
know-
breaking the mic.
You know, whenever you rage and you just smash your controller, it'll be like that, but the mic. And since you can hear stuff, you just
We're kidding. We're quitting this podcast forever if you don't leave a like and subscribe. Just kidding.
We
But
would never do that.
if you do leave a like and subscribe, it really does help us know if you guys are enjoying our content, and subscribing also allows us to know that we're trying to hit 100.
And we're back on the grind. We are grinding it out right now.
Yeah. He almost didn't want me to come because it's freaking the day before Easter. Happy
Not-
Easter,
not-
by the way.
Well, happy day before Easter.
Well, yeah, but this is probably going up tomorrow.
Well, depends on how soon you upload it.
Yeah, it'll probably be up on Easter.
Well, if it's up on Easter, happy Easter. People that celebrate Easter, happy not Easter Day.
But anyway, hope you enjoyed this podcast. If you did, like, subscribe, comment,
Is
share
there
it
like,
with your mom's sister.
You know how there's like Christmas and there's a Hanukkah? Is there like a different Easter? Like a different Easter? I don't know either.
Anyway, share it with your dog, your sister, your mom, your aunt,
Friends of friends.
your grandma.
A random hobo in the street. Hit him up.
All right. Anyway, tune in next week. Let us know what you want. I hope you enjoyed it. And peace.
Peace out.